Imagine this. As you hear these words, the moment you call now has already vanished. The experience of this sentence is no longer current. It is memory. The moment that follows, the next sentence, is not yet here. It is a projection of what's to come. The present, that elusive sliver of time we hold so dear, is not something we truly inhabit. Instead, we're caught between echoes of the past and whispers of the future. This might sound like an abstraction, but the illusion of the present is more than a philosophical quandary. It's a revelation supported by neuroscience, physics, and psychology. At the heart of this exploration is the pioneering work of Dr. Benjamin Libet, whose groundbreaking research into consciousness and decision-making revealed a startling truth. The present, as we perceive it, is a mirage. Let's delve into this world of fleeting moments and timeless truths, where science and philosophy merge to dismantle our most basic assumptions about time and existence. In the 1980s, Dr. Benjamin Libet conducted an experiment that would forever change our understanding of consciousness. Participants were asked to perform a simple action, flexing a finger, while their brain activity was monitored. What Libet discovered was astonishing. The brain began preparing for the movement several hundred milliseconds before the participants were even aware of deciding to act. This discovery suggested that conscious awareness lags behind neural activity, meaning the decision to act, a process we believe occurs in the present, is rooted in the past. Essentially, what we experience as the now is our brain playing catch-up, processing and stitching together information that has already happened. Libet's findings blur the line between action and awareness, between the present and the past. What you think of as the immediate now is actually a reconstruction, delayed and curated by your brain. Think of your brain as a conductor, orchestrating a symphony where every instrument, the senses, plays ever so slightly out of sync. Light takes time to travel to your eyes. Sound waves ripple to your ears, and each signal embarks on a microscopic but measurable journey through the labyrinth of your nervous system. These journeys, imperceptible in isolation, culminate in an inescapable truth. What you perceive as the present is already a memory. Neuroscientists estimate this delay at around 80 milliseconds, a blink of an eye, but enough to reveal a profound secret. By the time you register the warmth of sunlight on your skin or the melody of a bird's song, the moment has already slipped into the past. Your brain, far from being an immediate observer, is a skilled archivist, weaving fragments of sensory data into a seamless narrative. It creates the illusion of immediacy, fooling you into believing you are living in the now, when in fact you are perpetually catching up. This delay is not merely a biological curiosity. It defines the human condition. Life becomes a dance of retrospection, a constant act of storytelling where the mind reconciles disparate signals into coherence. The irony is striking. We pride ourselves on being present, yet every moment we savor is already a ghost, a fleeting echo of what has been. And so the present becomes not a point but a process, a mosaic constructed in hindsight. It is this symphony of delays that shapes our reality, reminding us that what we call now is less about time and more about perception, a perpetual act of translation between what was and what we believe to be. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity does more than bend time. It fractures our understanding of the present. Time, once thought to flow like a steady river, is revealed to be a malleable, subjective construct, shaped by an observer's motion and position in space-time. Relativity dismantles the notion of a universal now, replacing it with a vast network of moments, each uniquely perceived. Imagine two observers, one standing still on Earth and another traveling near the speed of light. For the stationary observer, a supernova might just be exploding. For the traveler, that same event could have occurred years ago, or might not have happened yet. Time stretches and contracts, tethered to the observer's frame of reference, turning the idea of a shared present into a cosmic illusion. In Einstein's universe, moments don't march forward uniformly. They coexist in an intricate, four-dimensional tapestry. The comforting idea of now as a fixed point crumbles, leaving us adrift in a sea of relativity where time and space are inseparably entwined. And yet, within this revelation lies a paradoxical beauty. Every perspective is valid, even if no singular now exists to unify them. If the present is an illusion, then the past is no solid refuge either. Memory, often seen as a reliable archive of what has been, is anything but static. Cognitive psychologist Daniel Schachter has revealed that memory operates not as a pristine ledger, but as a dynamic, ever-changing process. Each time you revisit a memory, it undergoes subtle yet profound alterations, reshaped by your current emotions, biases, and expectations. Imagine your mind as an artist rather than a historian, painting and repainting the same canvas. A cherished childhood moment might feel tinged with nostalgia today, but could be reframed with regret tomorrow. This malleability means that the past is not fixed. It is a living, breathing construct, continuously rewritten to align with the narrative of who you are in the present. This interplay between memory and perception dissolves the boundaries between past and present. The now you inhabit is, in fact, a mosaic of memories, a collage reassembled to suit your current story. Every moment of reflection blurs the line between what was and what is, revealing a profound truth. The past, like the present, exists only as a construct, endlessly reimagined by the fluidity of human consciousness. The human brain is not a mere observer of reality. It is an active participant, forever leaping ahead to anticipate what comes next. Neuroscientist Carl Friston's theory of predictive coding reveals that the brain doesn't wait passively for sensory input. Instead, it constructs forward-looking models based on past experiences and current clues, filling in the gaps with remarkable precision. Picture yourself navigating a darkened room. Your brain recalls the placement of furniture and predicts your next step, allowing you to move confidently despite limited visibility. These predictions are not idle guesses. They shape your perception of reality itself. Every sensory input you receive is filtered through these pre-existing expectations, creating a seamless experience of the world around you. This anticipatory mechanism blurs the boundary between the present and the future. The brain, in its relentless quest for efficiency, effectively pulls fragments of the future into your present awareness. It is here that we see the future is not a distant horizon. It is an ever-present thread woven into the fabric of your consciousness. With every step, thought, or action, your brain proves itself to be a time traveler, living in a perpetual interplay of what has been, what is, and what might be. Long before modern science questioned the nature of time, Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Zen had declared its impermanence. To these traditions, time is not a linear march, but a sequence of fleeting, insubstantial moments, arising and dissolving like waves on the ocean. The past is gone, the future is unknowable, and the present? It exists only as a bridge, a liminal space that vanishes as soon as it appears. Buddhist teachings frame this as a liberating truth. Clinging to any single moment, be it past, present, or future, only perpetuates suffering. Instead, they advocate embracing the impermanence of all things, finding freedom in the acknowledgement that time is not fixed but fluid. Zen takes this a step further, using koans, enigmatic riddles such as, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" to shatter the seeker's attachment to linear thinking. These meditative puzzles strip away the illusions of time and self, compelling the practitioner to confront the raw, timeless essence of existence. In this view, time becomes a construct of the mind, a narrative we impose on an ever-changing reality. By dissolving this construct, Eastern philosophy offers a profound invitation to transcend the confines of time and experience life as it truly is, eternal, dynamic, and unfixed. If the present is an illusion, does that unravel practices like mindfulness? Quite the opposite. Recognizing that the now is not a fixed point, but a construct reshapes the essence of mindfulness, making it more profound. Mindfulness shifts from an effort to tether oneself to an elusive moment, to an act of embracing the fluid interplay between memory and anticipation. Rather than anchoring to an imaginary now, mindfulness teaches us to observe the flow of experiences, how the echoes of the past and the whispers of the future converge in our awareness. By doing so, we liberate ourselves from the tyranny of trying to control time. The boundaries between past, present, and future dissolve, revealing a continuum that we can navigate with grace and acceptance. This perspective invites a fluid approach to life. Instead of clinging to an illusory moment of perfection, we learn to flow with the rhythm of experience, appreciating its impermanence. Clarity arises not from holding on to the now, but from witnessing the dance of time without resistance. In this light, mindfulness becomes an art of presence within the flux, a way of finding peace in the unbroken stream of existence. The realization that the present does not exist is both unsettling and empowering. It challenges us to let go of simplistic notions of time and embrace a more nuanced, dynamic view of existence. In doing so, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of consciousness and the boundless creativity of the human mind. So, as you finish this video, consider this. The moment you're experiencing has already passed. The thoughts it provokes are projections into the future. Yet, within this endless interplay of past and future lies the essence of what it means to be human, a being forever suspended in the illusion of time, creating meaning out of its infinite flow.